Hey weirdos, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're having an amazing start to your day or middle of your day or end of your day. Regardless of what time it is, I hope you're doing great. I was inspired not only by this dip kit from Beetles, but also from you guys. I had a lot of requests, not even so much recently, but in the past, to do an ombre with 2 glitters. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show you how to create this mermaid inspired look using only glitter. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna love it, but wait till you see the end. I absolutely fell in love with this manicure. I hated to take it off, I really did. So I got 2 dip powders from this Mermaid Beetles dip kit. I will leave everything linked down below in case you wanna check anything out. But just look at this sparkle. Can you even? I cannot. So I'm gonna get right into it. I do have my UNT Peel Off base coat over my builder gel. I'll leave a few videos in the cards or in the box on how I do that. We're gonna jump right in. I'm applying their step 1 base to the entire nail, and I'm gonna take my fluffy Wet n Wild $1 eyeshadow brush. They are linked in my storefront, and I'm going to start tapping the darker blue at the free edge of my nail, gradually fading that into the center of the nail. Then I'm going to take the lighter blue shade and fill in the space at the back of the nail. Now, this is gonna be, as you're gonna see, a trust the process manicure completely. It is going to look a whole hot mess until literally the very end. So keep watching. Also, coming up in the video, I know I've had a lot of questions about things that you can do to protect your sinuses during the dip process. And Melody Susie sent me over their dust collector to demo for you guys. So if you're curious about a dust collector, stay tuned and I will show you what it can do. Anyway, I've gotten that first coat on. As you can see, it is not looking like an ombre at all, and it will continue to not look like an ombre when I dust off excess. But wait until the 3rd round. That's right, I'm gonna do this 3 times per nail. Is this a lengthy process? Yeah, it can be. But I find that the outcome is completely worth the time you're gonna put into this manicure. If you like a gorgeous ombre and a super sparkly mermaid inspired design, this one is for you. So the second coat is gonna go a little bit differently than the first. I'm gonna start with that lighter color in the back, fade that down, and then fill in the free edge with a dark blue. I'm alternating the colors for each layer. And then the 3rd layer is going to be the same as what we started with. Start with the dark blue on the free edge, fill in the back towards the cuticle area with the light blue. And I find that alternating the colors in that way creates the most natural and beautiful ombre effect. And a little bit later on, after we finish the 3rd coat, I'm gonna show you how to really blend it in all together. So as you can see, after I dust off the excess from the third coat, it is looking way better, but still not perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab up my fluffy eyeshadow brush, the one that contains the darker blue pigment, and I'm gonna scrub ever so slightly and really blend those colors together. You don't want to go crazy because this can get out of hand real quick, as most ombres tend to do. Just the slightest bit of pressure. I'm not going much further above that blend line, and I'm just going to kind of blend it all together. You want to make sure, of course, your base is set, but if you've dusted off excess with no issue, your base should be stable enough at this point to do a little light pressure scrubbing to really tie those colors in. And all I have left to do for the ombre portion of the manicure is cap and clear, which I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna file and buff off camera. I will leave a filing and buffing video down in the box for you guys in case you wanna check that out. And I'm gonna show you how to put the cutest little mermaid accent on these nails. So I've gotten all my filing, buffing, and shaping done. We are ready to go. At this point, you could go in with your activator and dip top or your gel top. I decided I was a little extra today and really wanted some Mermaid Scales. So I've got this stamping plate. It'll be linked down below if I can find it. I'm going to use a scraper, a stamper, this stamping polish from Maniology, and I've got my Scotch tape handy. I find it really works well to get excess polish off your stamper. Even if you're cleaning off your stamper, you don't want to clean your stamper with any acetone or alcohol, nothing like that. So I don't generally wash mine. I will just use Scotch tape. So I put down the stamping polish, scraped it off, rolled my stamper over it, and picked up the adorable Mermaid Scales. And I'm going to go ahead and get this on all of the nails. So I've gotten this stamp now on all of the nails. I'm going to use some acetone to clean up around my cuticles and sidewall area. You can do this after top coat if you want to, if you're not using a polished top coat. I'm doing a gel base first. I just find that works best over a stamp. And then I'm going to go in with my gel top. If you don't want to use gel, you can use a regular nail polish top coat. Maniology has a no smudge top coat that's really good. Can you use a dip top coat? With extreme caution. I wouldn't recommend it, but you do you, boo-boo. So here's the finished look, but I was not really happy with the way they looked glossy. I feel like it took away from the Mermaid Scales, and I really wanted to buff over the top coat and make them matte. And I'm going to show you how I do that with my Melody Susie dust collector. Thank you so much to Melody Susie for sending this over and sponsoring a portion of this video. I'm going to show you about this dust collector. It does come with the user manual. It comes with the charger. I'm leaving a portion of the audio in starting now so you can hear what it sounds like. It is not over the top loud, but as you can see from my paper towel test, I did this on both the high speed and the low speed, and it sucks in the best way possible. If you don't like a whole lot of dust, especially if you're filing or buffing over gel, gel can be so messy. So especially if you're a gel person, if you're a dip person, if you're a whatever, doesn't matter, whatever you're putting on your nails, if you do not want dust in your face when you're filing, I would highly recommend a dust collector, especially this one from Melody Susie. I will leave all the info down in the box for you guys. So I cleaned up a little bit with my hand file, my regular 180 grit file, just to make sure I didn't have any gel top coat hanging off my nail where it shouldn't be. And now I'm gonna buff over every single nail to mattify the surface. And you guys will have to weigh in and let me know which look you prefer. If you were a glossy person for this look, or if you like the matte version better. I am literally obsessed with the way the matte version turned out. I think I prefer it, but that's a me thing. I like the way it kind of accentuated the mermaid scale design, but let me know down below what you think. So I'm gonna just buff over all of the nails, get them all nice and smooth and matte, and then I'm gonna come back and I'll show you what the whole hand looks like mattified. As you can see, I have no dust on my nail area. That dust collector did a great job. Here is the entire manicure mattified. I'm gonna go ahead and put some cuticle oil on. This mesmerized me, seeing the way the glitter glitters after the cuticle oil. It's so beautiful, but I really do prefer the matte look for this once in a blue moon. It's not often, but once in a blue moon, I'm like, this manicure needs to be matte, and I really enjoyed it. So I'm gonna get the cuticle oil on all of the nails, give it a good massage, especially in that matrix area between your cuticle area and your first knuckle. That's the matrix, that's where nail growth happens. And I have found through science and experimentation that massaging cuticle oil in that matrix area can really expedite nail growth. Just so you guys know, if you struggle with growing your nails out, massage and cuticle oil is a great way to help you grow your nails out perhaps a little bit quicker, if that's what you want. If not, it's going to keep your nails hydrated, your skin healthy, and looking beautiful. So once I get that all rubbed in, I am done and we are good to go. And I am literally obsessed with this manicure. I love it so much with my whole entire heart. Beetles Dip Kit, A+, Melody Susie, A++. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and spending time with me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Love you, bye.